Welcome adults to our exhibition.
We hope to take you on a journey back in time to the 1940s.
We have been looking at the big question, how were the world wars a significant turning point in British history?
Today we'll be focusing on World War II, specifically what Britain did during World War II to protect its people.
World War II started in September 1939 when Germany, led by a man called Hitler, invaded Poland.
Across the world, so many people's lives were affected, loved ones were killed, houses and possessions destroyed, and many other atrocities.
Just a couple of things to remember before your virtual tour starts.
Please enjoy our learning and pause and re-watch as many times as you like.
Listen carefully to the information each group gives you.
At the end of the virtual tour, please send us a positive note via the children's account for a group that impressed you and taught you something about World War II.
This could include a positive message about what you liked and what you think went well. We will share these in class.
Here is the email address your virtual tour awaits.
On the 1st of September 1939, 2 days before the declaration of war, the government began to realize larger cities became targets. Parents were encouraged to send children to be evacuated to safer rural locations.
Children often left their schools and the teachers left with them. Parents were given a list of things to pack for their children, and all children had to wear an identity label showing age, name and home address.
Children were often taken on trains or buses to new locations.
A parcel ability officer would collect the children and take them to a village hall.
People who had volunteered to take in the evacuees would walk amongst them and choose the children they liked the look.
Let's find out more.
Come on, you two, the train is here. It won't wait for you forever. Mom, do we have to go?
The government has announced that all children must be evacuated.
What does evacuation mean?
Well, it means that you're going to have to leave the city for a while and move to the countryside. But why?
Because of World War II and the enemy's bomb attacks, the countryside is the safest place for young children like you two.
I'm really going to miss you both.
I am too. We'll miss you, but don't worry. Hopefully you'll stay together. If not, you'll at least be in the same village and together. Luigi, I'm hungry.
Let's not eat it yet because I heard it's a very long trip. Let's not eat our food now and then get hungry later.
I can't wait to eat my beef dripping sandwiches.
Make sure you're all seated. The train is about to leave the station.
I'm nervous.
I'm excited. I wonder who will stay with. What did you pack in our suitcases?
I packed our gas mask because I don't want fun forgetting it. Pencil, toothbrush, a comb, a towel, flannel and a handkerchief and our favourite pack of cards.
I don't think I've seen so many trees before in my life.
Me neither. Have you heard about the Dobson twins?
No. Why?
They were lined up in the hall with the rest of the evacuees and they were the last ones standing there.
They must have been so scared.
Carriage to Oliver Primary Academy. We have reached your destination. Come on, you two. You haven't got all day. Let's go and meet your family.
Every adult in Charlie Whistles heard of gas mask in September 1939. Some animals, especially those in the old horses, also do gas masks.
Gas mask technician is a precaution against gas attacks. Gas masks came in cardboard boxes with straps strapped around your shoulder. People are instructed to keep gas masks in at all times, as that is a key item of luggage for evacuees.
Are you enjoying it so far?
Yes, that's what it's yummy.
I can't wait for pudding.
Whoa,
What's that sound? It's aerosol. Quick, put your gas mask on.
gas mask.
A gas mask is something that we need to protect ourselves from gas bombs. But why do we need them? No one has dropped gas bombs from World War II. During the First World War, lots of people were blinded by gas and gas bombs, and many more struggled with their breathing.
Are gas bombs dangerous then?
Yes, they can be deadly if you don't wear them on properly. Quick, put them on!
How do I get this on? Yeah, I'll show you. It's here. It smells like that.
That's just made out of black rubber. I don't think that keeping them in these boxes and carrying them everywhere with us will go help with the smell.
Dad, I would have done the best with the gas mask shelters consist of Morrison shelters, Anderson shelters and underground shelters.
Anderson shelters have off-people opposite to protect them from bomb blasts and corrugated iron to stop the shells from getting in. Morrison shelters also had steel and sometimes used as a dining table.
Underground shelters included caves, tunnels, tube stations and cellars, depending on their size. The only way you could get in is by using an identity card.
What's happening is an air siren is meeting.
Why is it going off and why is it so loud?
The air siren goes off when any plane is being started. It's so loud that you don't know where you are. Quick, we need to get to the shelter.
Jeff, wait, it's not an earthquake warning.
I think it's news because our teacher said that some people have shelters under their table. I think they call it a Morrison shelter.
You can probably only fit 4 more people in here. Quick, let's get to the Anderson shelter before we get bombed. Mom, the Anderson shelter, it's been bombed.
But sandbags are supposed to protect it.
They do have to protect it, sweetheart, but not from a direct hit. Don't help them, shrapnel on pieces of debris.
Let's go to your underground shelter. I'm scared.
At the start of war, Britain was importing more than 2/3 of its food from overseas. When supply ships started coming to the country, they were targeted by German bombers. It became necessary for Britain to conserve as much food as possible.
People need to become more creative with the supply they had and began to grow more of their food. The ration of food began in January 1940 and lasted until 1954, which was actually 9 years after the war had ended.
I'm so hungry.
Give me a minute, I need to take a look at the ration. Could you please get your
Because there's a shortage of food in Britain, so to make it fair, the government has set food allowances for each person.
That sounds fair. Why is there a shortage of food? I heard that enemy countries have bombing their ships and they're not fought, so food can't get to us.
That's right, now what do you have for tea?
We have jam and toast, Mom.
No, sorry, Carl, we have bread shop, but we used the last time yesterday. We won't be able to get any more for a week.
Do we have any cream? Make a cake. I really fancy cake.
No, sorry, Tony, we do have enough sugar enough to make a cake. Sure, we have some eggs.
Sure, we have some bacon left. It'd be really nice to have a bacon sarnie.
Unfortunately, there's no bacon left either.
I hate rationing. What's bad to potatoes for food in the garden?
That's a good idea. We could fry it with some vegetables.
Perfect, no need to use our potato.
During World War II, blackout was a nationwide effort to turn off all lights in towns and cities. It was devised as a defence against German bombers so they could not be guided by the lights. The blackout was ordered on the 1st of September 1939, 2 days before war broke out. Each household was given enough blackout material, which was usually a dark cotton fabric, to cover all the windows in their house.
Car headlamps also blacked out, causing many accidents. The speed limit was reduced to 20 miles an hour. Many small shops had to have an extra door fitted so no light could come in and out of the shop. Many factories with glass roofs had to paint their entire roof black.
Let's find out more.
Dinner's ready.
Potatoes and vegetables from the garden all eat tonight. I couldn't get any something out of these all of our rations open.
Mary, what time is it? Why back from work? We have to check the clock all day at the end of the day. And it said at 6 p.m. blackout was going to happen.
Quickly, everybody, grab a backup light and the windows. Mum, where's my son? I can't find it. It's in the kitchen. Turn that light out!
It's the ART one. Why am I talking?
So no one here is doing that for a while. I really don't enjoy these blackouts. Why do we have blackout curtains anyway?
Well, Kate and Timothy, we have to cover the windows
that any planes don't see your lights.
Lots of enemy pilots use lights so they can find big towns and cities. Not so far there's no bombs there.
Oh, so what did the blinds stop us from being bombed?
I remember learning about them in school now. Did you know that the first blackout was in September of 1939?
It's made it difficult for us though. Did you hear about Marge over the road? She was walking home from work and walked straight into a moving car.
I think I'm going to introduce a new contact so they can, for headlights so they can not get spotted.
Mrs. Mason said that's why we take the curbs and lampposts, to stop people from tripping over.
I saw a lot of cows on the flowing fields that were painted huge white spots on people. What do you think of it?
Wow, who'd have thought cows would be causing such a havoc?
For Remembrance Day, we wrote poems to help us to understand the importance of remembering. Some of us took our poems to Shell Corner Memorial and were able to read them as part of our Remembrance service. During half term, the Year 6 children were challenged to represent their learning about ants and shelters. Here are some of their creations. As part of our DT lessons, we have been using wood to make a model World War II plane. We haven't finished yet, but here are some sneak peeks. At the beginning of Year 6, we wrote a leaflet in foam and clear text of how to look after an evacuee. As part of learning all about the Blitz, we created a landscape piece of artwork that focused on blending and silhouette skills.